Welcome back. Welcome back to Tuesday Tips and Tutorials. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had an amazing Memorial Day weekend. I am so glad to be here really quickly. As usual, I love to jump on Tuesdays to talk all things work, life, travel, food, fun, trending things and random things and fashion and all that fun stuff. So say hello, tell me where you're watching from. I love to see your comments and for us to interact. And today I want to talk about something pretty interesting. Gone are the days, gone are the days of it being absolutely amazing for you to say, I've been at this job for 15 years. I've been at this job for 25 years. I've been at this job for 7 years. Gone are the days of that being absolutely amazing because there is a generation that's rising up and society is kind of like putting it in their minds that if you're at your job for more than 2 years, you've put yourself in a box, you're stagnant, you're complacent. Why is that? Let's have that conversation today. Why is that? Why can you no longer have a niche? That place that works for you, that's suitable, that just works, No, you should not be. And let me tell you, that was a trend for a while where you know your niche, you know your style, you know what you do, and you stick to that. And I remember that people used to say, jack of all trades, master of none. I think I used to say that back in the day myself because I used to be like, no, you got to be focused. You got to hone in to just one thing. But let me tell you, we're at a different place nowadays. Like we have, and I think this is why. I think this is why. Now you can tell me if you agree. It is because we have a wealth of knowledge literally at our fingertips. Like I can go on Google. I have different screens here. I could go on Google and ask it whatever. I could go on Chat GPT. I could do anything and ask anything, and the knowledge is going to come to me, literally. So if you've allowed yourself to be put in a box, it's almost like saying the person who is a housewife and all she does is clean and she can't do nothing else but clean, right? That doesn't make any sense. Like, no, she does so much more than that. Like, I'm multifaceted. You are multifaceted. There are tons of different things that I'm sure you would love to do or love to learn to do or understand. And I feel like our kids, and I'm talking about this because I have four adult children. And even the way they're seeing things, it's different. It really is. Nowadays, you can learn about so many different things. I'm at that place in my life where I'm like, okay, I don't need just one stream of income. I can have many. And we had an event here at my house, and it was pretty awesome. Let me tell you. I mean, outside, at any moment, I thought one of the neighbors was going to come knocking because the entire block was like full of cars. And we spoke about that. Like, you don't need just one egg in the basket. Like, put many eggs in the basket because you don't need just a niche. But I will say this because I'm very big on excellence. I am very big on if you're going to do something, do it well. And I think a lot of people who know me, and perhaps if I've even worked for somebody who's watching, they can say and they can vouch for me. I'm all about excellence. Like if you're going to do it and do it well. But learn about it. Do your research because again, we are scrolling on social media and many times we're looking at and watching things that are not even edifying to us, right? Like if I'm going to be on social media or if I'm going to be on my computer and sitting here at my laptop for hours on end, do you think I don't want to learn something? Like in here, like learn something, whether it has to do with emotional stability, whether it has to do with ADHD. Like I am learning so many things. And I love that. So I'm asking you today, what fills your cup? What fills your cup? Adventure, being outdoors, travel, reading a really good book, Planning your next event or your next getaway or a party. Are you an event plan? Like there's just so many things. Your whatever fills your cup, get into it, enjoy it, learn new things. It doesn't matter how old you are. I know someone, she's an older lady, and she started to play the violin not when she was like a teenager, but a grown woman. I think she was like 40 something when she first held violin in her hands, and she is a professional violinist. So it doesn't matter how old you are. So yes, I may be 47 going on 48, but do you think I'm not going to want to learn new things? So let's get that out of our minds that we just got to be in one little niche and have this is your seat, this is your chair. You must sit there. You can't sit anywhere else. You can't have another title. You can't do something different. Gone are the days. Wow. It's time for us to really say to ourselves, I'm going to push myself to do a little more, to learn a little more, and be multifaceted. I mean, our kids are, can you imagine? Every 2 years, this generation that's rising up is going to be quitting their job to try something else. Like one minute they're opening up a daycare center, the next minute they're doing something with fashion, then they're going to open up a catering business. Like there's just so much that they want to do. And I know why. Again, it's because everything is at our fingertips. Wild, isn't it? But it's honorable to say you've been in a job for 25, 30 years. Hats off. That is definitely for sure. It's just so weird that there's a generation that's rising up that they don't see it that way because they feel like they're going to make more money and they're going to have more financial freedom if they do more than one thing. That's just my observation of how I've been seeing things these days with that. And I'm okay with it because I think that maybe there's someone out there looking at me and saying, she has her hands in everything. Yes, I do. But again, it goes with filling the cup. My fashion cup needs to be filled. So I have to do something a little different that I haven't done before. But that's the way I've always been all my life. Then I have the nerd side of me that I need to be reading a book. I need to be reading a book all the time. That's the nerd cup. So fill every one of your cups. Fill them all. My cup is full with Emerge. I have these beautiful ladies that come together at my place bi-weekly on Wednesdays, and we have amazing Bible studies. But then we have a community of ladies that come together. And this Wednesday, which is tomorrow we're going to be with my amazing friend Pam Garner. If you haven't registered, let me just go ahead and put the banner here real quickly. If you haven't registered, you can register by just going on to our website. It is emergentfaith.com. If you have gone through divorce, going through the divorce process, whatever it is, or you're single, you've been by yourself, you're a single dad, you're a single mom, whatever it is, you're going to want to join this. You're going to be really surprised at some of the things that we share. You just might be very surprised at some of the things that we share. So join us if you haven't already. The website is right there, and you can just because that's going to be a private YouTube link that's going to be sent to everybody tomorrow morning. And my cup is always full when it comes to my Emerge community. And we're going to be getting together at the end of the year. I think it's going to be October 5th. We're looking for our location to do our in-person event. There's so many great things happening. Stay connected. Thank you so much for watching Tuesday Tips and Tutorials. Just coming up here and just kind of like discussing and chatting about a few things. I'm excited to see your thoughts. Yes, I see you're watching. Thank you so much. Have a good one. I'll see you next Tuesday, God willing.